sometimes the website glitching can be a saver. It can save my ass because that's what just happened here. Um, I didn't notice it wasn't recording. I hit record. I remember specifically hitting record, but I didn't double check with the folder, which I should always do. I didn't follow the protocol, so I screwed up, essentially. If I follow the protocol, if you sit in the cockpit, you got to make sure your board is green. You got to look at every button and make sure your board is green. Like it's all green lights. If there's a couple red lights, you didn't notice it, your ass going to crash, which is what happened. I didn't follow my pre-flight checklist. So I thought I was recording. I wasn't recording, so I started my reaction. Got about 2 minutes into it, and the website glitched. Then I noticed I went to stop the recording, and that's when I noticed I wasn't recording. So the first 2 minutes of this I've already seen, unfortunately. Very annoying. But essentially, it's just when they go in there and they find out everybody's been murdered. I had already predicted that. Like when the episode first started, he's like, "Oh my god!" And they hadn't turned around to show what it was. I saw what it was, and then they started chasing that dude. I thought it was gonna be the smug bitch that did it, but it's Blondie instead. But I don't know that I necessarily believe he's guilty. He's running away, and I've said this during my unrecorded reaction. I think he's running away to lead them to some piece of evidence about who really did it. Right? And they won't believe him. They will chase him, but they won't believe him. That's why I think it's going on there. I always try to make things too complicated. I saw a word for that recently. People are talking about that with Severance fans. Constantly trying to make simple things too complicated or make connections between things where there are no connections. I'm always doing this. I'm guilty of this. I'm a paranoid bastard that I see conspiracies everywhere. I'm like the Question in DC, essentially, without the cool mask and the intellect and the cool wardrobe. So not much like him, but a little bit. Anyway, the point is, that's what I think he's doing. I don't think he did it. I think he found this situation somehow because they broke in and nobody's been in there before. And knows something about it and he's trying to lead him to the answer. That's what I think's happened. But maybe it's just as simple as he did and he's trying to run away. We'll see. But yeah, fortunately the glitch where it just started lagging, and so I was going to stop my video and start again and sync it up and everything, led me to notice only 2 minutes in that I wasn't recording. So no harm, no foul at this point, I think. All right, for real this time, as I double checked for the 5th time since in the last 2 minutes I've been recording, just to make sure it is actually recording, we're going on one. Episode 60, 3, 2, 1. Maybe this will let me glean a few details. Oh yeah, they also talk about this backstory though. 40 wise men and 6 judges. I also predicted before they revealed it that this means somebody's been sending out orders that hasn't been their orders. At this point, I speculate that could mean even other countries, other realms, right? An entire realm they would declare war against if they decide they're guilty of something. Yep, pretty heavy. And they're all dead as hell. This is a massive conspiracy. Somebody took advantage of this invasion to kick off something deep, man. Maybe not even took advantage of the invasion now that I think about it. They set up the execution. The invasion was a result of the execution, but it's a byproduct. They weren't counting on that. They were just counting on the distraction of the execution to carry this out. And then modified their plans and took even more advantage of the invasion when it happened. This is a deep conspiracy. Also, I said at the time, to kill this many people is not just one person. I don't care how powerful his sword is. This is the work of at least 3 or 4 people. So it's more than just one dude, right? You think it'd be this some bitch? Probably not. We still haven't seen anything from that fight from them for episodes ago. I think it was early, the first episode this week I did. Something like that. It's been a while. So, yeah, this is one of the confirm what I was saying, that they were being given orders that was not from the council. Now he's pissed. And I think Ichimara is that smug bastard I don't like. That's what I'm saying. No, I think it's more than one person. It's like 3 or 4 other people. Probably somebody we like. The only thing I'm for sure is that it's not these 2. Because they seem surprised. And I don't think it's him. Yeah. Allow me to run away from you, sir. I'll answer that by running away. Or just walking away, apparently. And now it lags. It's a blessing and a curse. So I changed websites. The glitch did save my ass. It is true, but now it's being annoying, so I had to get another website. I like it when I said this first time too. I like it when they shimmer chase, like it allows them to teleport a few feet. I like that shit. This is right about the spot where it glitched the first time. So this is as much as I've seen. So what was that? Not counting credits, is about 2.5 minutes. Yeah. Let me get this shit right. Answer me, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let in by who? Who was it? You're full of shit. Yeah. This is bullshit, man. I didn't think you were guilty, but you feel guilty now. She's not with you? And then she left. But what about from the inside? And then she took off. I remember seeing it. I just don't trust this dude, man. Like, I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. You heard me. I didn't think it was him. But this all feels like bullshit. No, man. Have her find your buddy and you chase this sumbitch. Because now I don't trust him. This is what he wanted. Look at him. Now he's going to kill her. This was a mistake. Man, he's using all kinds of mental tricks. I can't believe we fell for this shit, man. He's gonna kill her, so he is guilty. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. This is a terrible division of labor, man. She never had a chance against this sumbitch. Maybe a chance, but I doubt it. You should have sent her after your buddy. I know you care about her, but still. You care about this chick too, I assume. You're gonna get her ass killed. Oh, great. Yeah. Wow. Boy, that sucks. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Let me make it weightless. This is wild. Yeah. Guess everybody finds out at the same time. They were all coming here to protest, right? I assume those are the judge nooks. She saw everything. Yeah. But she's working this shit out, man. And now she's dead. This smug asshole. This is what I thought it did in the first place. You don't need to lean in and say that. You can say that from over there. Dick. No. You know where I'm going with you? Nowhere. Boy, this ain't good. Not anymore. They call it a grove because each house looks like a tree, I guess. It's like a trunk, right? Do you have any self protection bone in your body? Do you have any awareness, spatial awareness, protective instincts, survival instincts, and even? I don't think she does. She's not trying to live here. Yeah, great. He's in on it too? You gotta be shitting me. Yeah. The hell's going on here? I think it's a shapeshifter or something. I'm alive, but you're dead. Girl, you dead as hell. Yeah. He's a killer. Whatever he is. I don't think it's actually him. Was he evil the whole time? That'd be a twist. How would you fake your death, though? I mean, there needs to be a body. I guess people are right that she's in love with him or something. I didn't see that. I just saw a loyal minion, right? That's what I saw. Boy, this ain't good. It's impossible for him to die. I'm in love with him. Yeah. Just get to the part where you're evil. Because we got 100 questions, right? Like, we know no question results in you not being evil. Yeah. I'm still not sure that's what happened. I think he might actually be dead, and this is something else. Like I said, I tend to overcomplicate shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Soft guitar, soft words, sweet hugs. Get to the part where you're evil. This dude just sitting here watching this shit like she ain't about to die. Yeah, exactly. We all knew it was coming, man. The shoe, the foot. I'm thinking shape changer. So he orders you around, huh? Yeah, he's something else. He ain't the captain. I don't see that power dynamic being like that if he's just the same dude, right? Yeah, look at this sub bitch. They're very happy, aren't they? They're almost looking like pod people. I'll kill you. It is 2-on-1 though. Why is your sword bloody? He's here to get God, isn't he? Yeah, so you say. Yep, I had to wreck her ass. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. True enough. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to know? Man, he knows how to book it, don't he? He's fast as hell. Yeah. Now I have to kill you too. Yeah, what a dick. Jesus, dude. Yeah. It's on site. I'm thinking so, yes. Yep. So it is really him. It is really him. Wild. Jesus. So it's just the two of them, and they're the only two behind this? Well, Blondie. There's also Blondie. Yeah. This is bullshit, man. So now knowing what happens to her, everybody hates her? How could you hate this character? She was naive and she was an idiot, but like, why would you hate her? That's wild. I mean, it's true. Rose colored glasses and all that, right? You better be able to fight. That's all I'm going to say. You had better be able to fight. He says, matter of factly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll just turn to ice. No harm done. Well, shit. Another one of these going past getting wrecked things. They love that in this show, man. What a dick. Yeah, fair enough. Well, you were right. I did. So after he faked his death, he was hiding here. That makes sense. I get what you're saying. Corpse doll. Interesting. She figured out the corpse doll thing. But you did, though. What the hell? If he can control perceptions, he's unbeatable. Because people can't trust anything they're seeing. He was a nice sculpture. shit. Like I said, this ain't good. Yeah, he lied, clearly. He's been a liar from the beginning. Yeah, catch up, man. Clearly he's a liar. That's when he hypnotized them all. Like I said, you're unbeatable if you can do this. Wow. That's hard to beat. Wow. Why would you even need to be evil if you have this power? Everybody would just do whatever the hell you want. Right? Oh, shit. He had to be on your side. That's the only way this would work. Yeah. Son of a bitch. So does that mean this smirking dickhead is just hypnotized? Yeah. Well, I guess you're going somewhere else. Probably for the best, man. He's too powerful. You got transported. We're taking her back. Well, that blows. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. That's a game changer, man. First of all, I think he's overpowered, so there has to be a major weakness for any of this to make any sense. Secondly, this is a. He's the most interesting. Okay, see, now I'm fully invested on the good versus bad of all this, right? I've been pretty ambivalent. Like, they want to kill our girl. We don't want them to kill our girl, so they're my enemy because they want something that I don't want to happen. Nobody in this show have I felt like we need to get his ass kicked simply because he exists until now. This son bitch needs to go out. He needs to be taken out simply because he exists. He's the first human I feel about like I do a Hollow. Any Hollow shows up, they have to be taken out, right? Get him out of here. He's the first one. Speaking of which, maybe Ichigai's our guy. Him sometimes being tempted to the hollow side, like happened where he had to rip his mask off a couple of ago, and we saw this before, where he was like, being tempted by the hollow, and he had to overcome that. That was pointed out in the comment, which was very helpful. But anyway, that may be his way through this purpose hypnosis, where he can't be controlled in that way. So he may be the only person who can take this son bitch out. But yeah, this episode, even just the last few minutes, convinced me he's got to go, man. In and of itself, regardless of what he wants, he may want to help us, and he's still got to go. That's a great job, because I have not felt that way about anybody in the series. It's one of the reasons I like the series. I love the characterizations. I haven't been super engaged with the stakes, or we're seeing any particular person lose. Like, if they're on our way, they got to go, but that's just business, right? I'm not emotionally invested in that. I'm finally emotionally invested in a villain. He's got to go. And it's just chilling the last like 5 minutes of this were absolutely chilling. Like just everything, just the dialogue, just the feelings evoked, the realization that you don't know anything about what the hell's been going on until now. His power. Holy shit, he's a big bad. Never saw that coming, man. I'm curious if any of you were original manga readers, if you saw that coming in the manga, and if you were unspoiled by the manga and you watched this anime first time, did you see it coming? Because I didn't see it. Man, it's a perfect and then there were none scenario. I've talked about this before. In the Agatha Christie novel, and then there were none, you started with 10 people. And then you kill them off one by one, and it becomes clear the pattern's going to be we're going to get down to the final girl, and then maybe she'll live, maybe she won't, but like everybody else is going to die. One of the people they kill is the killer. He's the one behind it all. And it's a great way to misdirect and make people assume it could be anybody else in the series because you have automatically discounted any of the victims. Come to find out, one of the victims was the villain all along, right? Like, this is a great use of that. So, this is a hugely pivotal episode. It just happens to be episode 60. So, wow, man, what a turn. Like, I was not expecting that at all. I was just expecting to get just another episode. And this has been a fantastic turn. Now I don't see how they wrap this up in 3 episodes. So, what is happening with this filler? The last, apparently, canon episode is 63. So is this going to be a thing where he gets defeated but not killed, and then he'll be back some other point? Because I don't see how you set something like this up in such a magnificent way and just resolve it in a couple episodes. So less time than would take a movie, right? We got about an hour of episodes time left before we go to the filler. So I don't see how you wrap this up, but we'll see.